Alright guys, welcome back to Retop Garage. It's been kind of a crazy day. I've had a lot of stuff going on today. We started off with moving the F100 back in the back 40 over there out of the way so I can get that Honda Civic in here, or over there, because it's got some transmission issues we're going to work on, me and mostly my son. He's going to do that in the coming weeks. Also, I want to get the Pontiac in here, the 50 Pontiac in here, because I want to get the fuel tank hooked up to the fuel pump. It's got a line already ran, but when they put a new fuel tank in it, and never hooked it up for some reason. That was the original video today, and we get it in here, and I don't know, there's a clip of a video part of that. I did get on video, and the brakes were pretty much non-existent. So the brakes weren't working at all. And then, so we got it in here, put, master cylinder was empty, we put brake fluid in it. We got just a tiny bit of brakes, but it needs bled. And then meanwhile, I have a 04 Ram 3500 with the Cummins, 5.9 Cummins that recently, well, probably in the late spring, decided it didn't want to run no more. And I've been trying to track down problems with that in between work and projects out here, so I had a few parts I wanted to put on that today. So I said, well, instead of messing with the Pontiac today, let's go work on the truck, me and my son. So we changed out two parts. We changed out it's a fuel solenoid that goes on the back of the high pressure pump. It's a little solenoid, and then there's a fuel pressure sensor we changed out. And still couldn't really get it to do anything. I sprayed a little starting fluid. It did start up then, but it wouldn't stay running. So we were dicking around. I brought this nice scanner from a guy I work with, and we were able to figure out that it's not getting a lot of fuel pressure. The fuel pressure on that scanner, it shows like it's got like a graph, which is really cool. It's only showing like 120 psi at the rail, so which is nothing. This is a common rail. It should have, I think the set point for on the high side is like 5,800. So yeah, it should have a lot more than 100 psi or 120. I think it was the max we got. So we dicked around with that for a while. We came back out here, and my buddy Troy, which I'm going to show you in a minute, I got him coming over this Saturday, Saturday. I don't know what time. I got to find out. Sometime Saturday, and we're going to put paint on this car, this Studebaker. So let me flip you around. I'm going to show you kind of what we got. Just a few things done on this thing. The Pontiac is back outside. I backed it out with no brakes. Obviously, I don't have to get to that another time. Also, it really didn't want to go in reverse. I don't know why, because it did not do that before. It's got an automatic in it, which is kind of weird because most of those were manual on the tree. But this one does have an automatic, so I got looked at. Maybe it's low in fluid or something. I don't know. It's been sitting over there since wintertime. So, but I did move it around when I first got it in the winter. I got it started. I drove it around just over here, moved it back and forth. I had it in here at one point, pulled it back out, and it went in all the gears fine. The brakes worked decent, no problem. So just after sitting, something happened. So I don't know. I have to look into that more. Obviously today I didn't want to get into that thing when I have my truck. I have to get that thing back on the road at some point, because I don't know if you noticed, we got a 26-foot camper, and normally we go camping quite a bit in the summer, and we have not went once yet, and it's already August. So the wife's been kind of on me about it, and I need to get the thing back on the road, because we also heat our house with wood pellets, and we buy them by the pallet, and that's how we usually pick them up. So I'm hoping to get this thing running and driving, the truck anyway, before fall, hopefully in the next few weeks. So I think we got it kind of narrowed down to the parts we need. I'll go over that in a minute. Let me flip you around. We'll go over a couple things. Alright guys, we got some gas in this thing, in this little bottle. Battery's charged up. Let's see if she'll start up. It might take a few times, because go ahead and try to start it. That's slow. Was that the starter doing that? Oh, it's never done that before. Try it again. Yeah, it might. Seems like it's turning awful slow.
Yeah.
Used to turn faster than that last time I tried it. Go ahead.
They throw the charger back on.
Yeah.
Or is that the positive cable tape?
Yeah. Hold on. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we got the battery charger on it. I'm going to put a little gas down this carburetor, see if we can get it to start up. If that beats enough. Go ahead, bit. Much less of a gas most of it. Alright, I guess they're going to put it inside. Be right back. Alright. Alright guys, so this is the 49 Studebaker gasser that I've been working on for like the last year. Finally got it in, all in primer, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, a month ago. Got it all sanded down, fixed some areas that needed fixed. And then I went and put primer on, as you guys saw, I think last week. Put some primer on some areas that needed repaired. That I went down to bare metal repairing the area, so I put more primer on some areas. So I went back over all that with 180 again, and then now I'm going over, finally today, going over well, this side of the car, this driver's half of the car is pretty much done with 320. But I had a few spots, again, that I had to fix. Just like 2 or 3, like there's one on the fender, which was showing, and a few spots that you really can't even tell because I kind of sanded it pretty flat and there's hardly any filler left on it. So there's one right there, there's a couple on the other side, one up here. So I do have to put a little bit more primer on this thing, but this whole side is all done with 320 now. So the trunk lid, I didn't go over it all the way. I need to go over a little bit more in the bottom. For people that are new, when I got this car, this whole part of the trunk lid from here down was gone. So I had to kind of rebuild it all. And so now I'm just trying to get this thing down, sand it down with 320 so we can paint on it on Saturday. So I've been working on that today. I decided I haven't sanded with 320 yet, just with 180. So I got to go over that door a little bit more with the 320. It should flatten out pretty good. And you can see the motor again. We did take this out because my son was over today, and while I was sanding, he decided he was going to start kind of hooking up the electrical part of this nitrous kit that's in this thing. So he got some switches put in, got some wiring done, stuff like that. So I might as well show you that if I can get this door open. This door is a pain to open without a door handle. I can tell you that. Let's see if I can get it open for you guys here. There we go. Alright, so we put a couple switches in. I'm not sure if you'd even be able to see them. Yeah, so there's one there with the red thing over it. There's going to be another switch over here, and then there's a switch on the steering wheel. He did a bunch of soldering and put a bunch of wires on everything, and you can see he still got some wiring stuff in there. But anyway, that was what he did for a little while I was sanding on this thing. So anyway, the Pontiac's back outside, as you can see. It's not far back because I kept having to throw it in neutral so I wouldn't run into nothing. And the Honda showed up, so it's over there, and you could kind of see the F100 over there, kind of back over there in the corner. So I'm going to pause you. We're going to walk up and we're going to take a look at this 04 3500 Cummins. Hold on, guys. Alright guys, so this is my 04 3500 Ram 5.9 Cummins. I've been having an issue with this thing. It kind of was running really good, and then all of a sudden it just stopped running. It just kind of cut off. I had checked a few things initially, like all my grounds here. I took them all off, cleaned everything. I thought maybe I had a computer problem, which is way down in there, which is a pain in the butt to get out, I'll just say. Because it did have a code for intermittent power to the PCM. So I took the computer out, I sent it out to a place that works on those things, and they tested it. They said it's fine. So I put it back in, and we started changing sensors and kind of trying to do the cheaper stuff first. So we changed out that this right here, this pressure relief valve, and then today we actually changed out this pressure sensor, which actually was, I think, not working. We also changed the, if you could see it or not, that little, it's like a fuel pressure solenoid or something like that. That's the high pressure pump right there. Right there where it's bolted to. I think that's actually maybe bad because my fuel pressure from the scanner, we had the scanner hooked up, and the fuel pressure is only reading like 100, like I said, 140, 130 or something like that. It should be upwards of 5,000 psi. So I'm kind of wondering. We also had a lot of codes. I also did change the fuel filter, which is right there. And we're also having a problem with water and fuel. It says it keeps coming up, and so I'm wondering if the water and fuel sensor may be bad. So I did actually order one of those today, and I also am probably going to order maybe the high pressure fuel pump, which is down here, which those are like $500-600, so that's going to really suck. But I need to get this thing back on the road because, like I said, I use it for hauling things summer and some in the winter. I don't drive it in the winter much anymore, but when I have to, I do. It's in Florida originally. It's been sitting here for all summer, so it looks kind of dirty, but it's actually in really good shape. The only real issue, rust-wise, is the tailgate and the back bumper from driving it in the winter up here. When I first got this thing, the tailgate was pristine on it. The bumper was really good on it, but now it's, actually one side has like a rust hole, and I think it's this side over here. Maybe not. I know it's got like, it's really bad. I mean, you can see the stuff just flakes off. But over time of driving this thing, the first couple years I had it, I drove it every day. It's a daily. And yeah, it took its toll on it. So, but the rest of it's pretty nice. I just put brand new tires on it last summer. I mean, the thing is pretty clean underneath too. Interior is pretty nice on it. I mean, it's not bad. It's a little dirty. It's only got like 229,000 on it is what it's got. Almost 230,000. But I mean, it's a nice truck. I mean, I've had it for, I don't know, 7-8 years now, but it's had this issue for a little while, and I don't know. So anyways, that's what we worked on mostly today, trying to figure out some issues with this thing. Hopefully, I'm thinking maybe just the water and the fuel sensor isn't working right, I'm thinking, because we did drain some fuel out of it, and we did not see any water in it, so I'm hoping maybe that sensor's bad. I don't know. So I'm kind of hoping I don't have to change that fuel high pressure pump, but I think I'm going to have to. It's going to suck though. So anyways, if you're wondering about maybe getting a Cummins, a Dodge Cummins, they're great. This thing has never been a problem until recently. But yeah, they kind of sucks when you have to buy parts. So, and that's the one thing I did not want to do, is I didn't want to start throwing parts at this thing for, you know, $100 each time or whatever. The parts aren't cheap for this, you know, of course. But I found some good deals on some things, and it has been working. Some of the parts are actually working when they weren't via the scanner. Obviously, it's still not running, but... So, anyways, guys, that's about all I got. Damn it. Alright, guys, so that's about all we got for today. Like I said, a lot of messing around, a lot of bull crap. We messed around with this thing for hours, and it was very sunny over here at the time, which was not fun. So, anyways, next weekend we're gonna have probably a full weekend. We're supposed to go get that motor and trans for the F100. I'm gonna go with Mill Creek Fab Shop. I think my son's gonna go. We're going out there Sunday, and then I'm hoping to have paint on the car Saturday. Troy's gonna come by Saturday and paint that. So I gotta get that thing ready this week. Get it all. I gotta unmask everything, mask it all back off, and make sure everything's sanded really good. I haven't touched the hood. I did sand it with 180, but I did put some more primer on it, so I need to go over that with 180 again, and then go over it again with 320, obviously. But that shouldn't be too bad. It's just a small area. It shouldn't take me that long to do. I got to work over a couple days this week, tomorrow and Tuesday for sure, and then I don't know what other days. Hopefully not at all, but for sure tomorrow and Tuesday I got to work until late. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. And thanks for watching, guys. And we'll see you on the next video. Real quick, if you have not subscribed yet, do that. Give me a thumbs up. And also, if you want, I have a 1,000 subscriber giveaway video on my channel. If you're just now finding this channel, go to my videos. In fact, I'll put a link in the description below. You can go ahead and you got to subscribe, and you got to comment on the giveaway video to enter. And it's going to be for a $300 gift card, a t-shirt, and some other stuff, some stickers and whatnot. I might even give away that Pontiac at this point. I don't even know. That thing is about aggravating the crap out of me. But anyways, yeah, so do that if you have not done it yet. Give me a thumbs up, comment. I'll answer all the comments, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.